like finance, investment, customs duties, and various other things. But somehow, I think labor is a neglected area. Of course, I take the point what Mr. Pyare mentioned, that in spite of the fact that not much labor laws have been reformed or changed, the economic climate and the labor climate is extremely conducive. I think I must admit that. Because if any employer comes and says that he is not able to get increase in productivity or is not competitive because of labor laws, I would not agree with that. I would not agree with that. I think the statistics that has been brought out in the publication, I think the number of man days lost last year was about 2.5 million or so, as compared to, say, about 20 million man days lost a couple of years ago. By and large, I will say that in front of Mr. Murugesan also, I think the unions have become much more responsible, much more responsive, and I think there is a good climate for negotiations. Although I would say that productivity is lacking as compared to what is happening in various other countries, particularly I think comparison has been made with China. Nevertheless, I would say that industry does require more freedom and flexibility than what we have at present. Not only in sizing the labor force, I think in the presentation we spoke about the Industrial Disputes Act and how difficult it is to size the labor force, retrenchment and all that, 60 days notice and getting rid of people. I'm not saying that we should go for a full hire and fire policy, but nevertheless some amount of flexibility to match the market demand, because market demand is the stuff. To match the market demand, and a whole lot of other factors too needs attention. Only then will it be able to be in phase with the changing economic and market conditions, expanding or contracting as required, and remain competitive in a global marketplace. No doubt India is a huge